everybody, we are on floor 19 of the Club Quarters River Hotel here in Chicago. Before we do anything, I'm going to fill up my reusable bottle of water. Complimentary. Hook it in there, hit the switch. Just as easy as that. Too bad the water's not a little colder, but guess you can't ask for everything. We're down on this side over here in room 1906. So, go ahead and swipe our key and enter the room. Housekeeping was just in here a little while ago, so I guess we get to see what a midweek cleaning is like with them. Mid-trip cleaning. I'm only here for 2 nights. So, let us begin. And by the way, here's what the key looks like. They're real big on being environmentally friendly here, like with the reusable bottles of water, the recycled keys. It just seems to be like one of their things. So anyway, well, first of all, we'll take a look at this map of the floor. You can see we are here in 1906. This is the side that faces the river. There's 2 rooms over here that don't seem to actually be included on the map. Maybe they're adjoining suites or something, because there's doors on both sides when you get down to the end. 2 elevators serving 38 floors, which has been interesting. And then, I guess these face backward. I don't really know what those would actually look out on. So, floor 19. Anyway, so first of all, down here we have a standard magnetic door lock with a built-in deadbolt. That's pretty much all you get in the security department. Perfectly adequate. You have a hole too, a peephole, so you can see out into the hallway, which is always a nice touch. As you come back here, you have a closet with some of my lovely filthy clothes in it. And you can see the closet's only about this wide, so I guess what's behind the rest of this hump here must be mechanical or something. I just thought that was kind of interesting. A little coat rack here, cute little touch. And here you'll find the bathroom, which is pretty basic but well appointed. Just a toilet, a little sink area here, and I always like it when they extend the sink area over the toilet because it makes use of otherwise useless space. So there's more than enough room here for all of your stuff that you can put down. There's also fresh bath towels on the wall, a little supplementary mirror. Boy, that looks spooky. And, aside from my big sweaty head that you see in the mirror, we have the shower area. You see it comes with one of these little shower mats that you can put down on the floor, like so. I'll straighten that out later. Pretty basic shower stall, just white tile all around, very clean. It has a detachable shower wand that you can also put way up here. And I always appreciate it when you can set the shower up really high like that. I mean, being 6'2", a lot of times when I come in a hotel, the shower head's like down here at chest height. So this is really, really nice. And I like the light fixture over the sink too, because the rest of the bathroom, the decor is a little bit bland. But that kind of makes the whole thing look a bit classier, having that up there. And then as we look out here into the rest of the room, it's just a single queen bed room. So even though it's a little bit tight, like there's not too much room to walk there, for 1 or 2 people, this is more than adequate, especially in a downtown area. The headboard over the bed is quite nice. The lamps sort of make it look a little bit older. I mean, one easy way they could class this up a bit would be to get some new lampshades. You can see, these are kind of cracking and falling apart anyway. So, might be something worth doing. The manager of this hotel ever watches this video. And then, over here on the nightstand, they have a nice little charge port thing with 2 outlets and then 2 USB. I'm assuming those are just power-only type of deals where you can charge something like a phone or a... It's interesting. Standard tablet. Wonder what the difference would be. That's odd. In any case, you can charge your phone or something, plus anything else right here next to the bed. It's always annoying when you have to play MacGyver and pull the furniture back and find an outlet. So that's really nice. And it comes with a wireless phone too. Something you don't see that often. And you can see they have all their little advertisement things over here, like Sleep Better. This is, I guess, a club quarters thing. I don't know much about this chain. I just bought this room on sale on Hotels.com. So, comfortable bedding. See, they have duvet covers with breathable down inserts. It's actually a very nice, high-quality blanket, too. Duvet cover, in theory, means that they will take these things off and wash them quite often. You hope that's the case. In any case, it's a lot easier than having some, non-washable bedspread. The bed linens are pretty high quality as well. It's very comfortable. The pillows are very nice. I really have no complaints about the bed at this price point whatsoever. It's not the most luxurious bed in the world, but you might be surprised how comfortable this thing is. It's a lot more comfortable than it looks. I had a very nice sleep in here last night. And again, the environmentally friendly stuff like help us conserve energy and water, so they only change the sheets if you put this on the bed. And they advertise some of their extra features here. Apparently this is some kind of a chain where business people can become members and get lower rates when the other hotels in the city are full. It has a lot of features that are designed for business people, especially down in their club room on 2. They have free computers you can use, and I can attest to this. The internet access here is pretty quick. I haven't actually tested it on speedtest.net, but I guess I could. They offer printing. You can print boarding passes as well. They even have an iPad loan program. Guests can leave garments for cleaning to be placed in room prior to next visit. They even have studio corporate apartments. This is pretty interesting, actually. I'd be curious to learn a little more about this chain. It basically seems like a discount business person's hotel, more or less. No frills, just everything you need to have an effective business trip. And it is one of the lower priced hotels, even like in my case, if you catch it on sale somewhere or something. This was considerably lower than pretty much every other hotel in downtown, besides the downtown Red Roof Inn and the downtown Travelodge, and the reviews here on TripAdvisor were quite a bit better. Anyway, we come over here, they have an actual modern iHome device. See, if you have a newer Apple device with a lightning port on it, you can mount it on here, listen to music, set your music as your wake-up call. I've just been using this as a charging dock. Talk about convenient too, because I forgot my phone cable when I left. I thought, oh no, I'm gonna barely be able to use it, and walked in and voila, I had a place to charge it. Of course, if you have an Android device or anything else, you might be out of luck, and well, there is a USB port on the back, so maybe you can use other devices with this. I don't see a standard headphone jack, yeah, maybe not, but I guess there might be some other devices that are compatible with that thing. And then sometimes when you have a room with one bed, and there's almost enough room where you could have fit 2 beds, you can tell that they struggled, like, what are we going to do with the rest of the space? And this is a tight room, so it's kind of weird that you have this little space here where it's like, you can run laps around, and, there's not really anything here. And then over in the corner, you just have a little chair. Kind of reminds me of like a desk on a college campus, like you have a little spot to write. And I guess that's intended so you can sit here and watch a little flat screen TV mounted in the corner. They provide plenty of reading material up here, including a dictionary. They have on-site dining and room service. They actually, I believe they own the restaurant downstairs, if I'm not mistaken. See, they have their branded stationery, phone, a desk light. Again, this is just a perfect spot for a business person to sit down and get some work done. Complimentary coffee. And they even have this little desk here that pulls out. It said, pull out for laptop use. This is just freestanding on wheels and would ordinarily be wheeled under this. And the nice thing is, like when I was sitting down in here when I had a few free minutes last night, you can sit here and enjoy the view, which is the next thing I was going to get at. The view here is probably one of the biggest attractions. I'm not sure how you request a room specifically that looks out on this, but it certainly is nice. Because half the rooms face backwards, so it seems like you have a 50-50 shot of getting a good view. I'm surprised they gave it to me since I got this on sale. but you can look down and see all the bridges. It's just a gorgeous view. And if you look down there between the buildings, you can actually see trains coming in and out of Union Station, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. There's nothing down there now, but I've seen commuter trains coming in and out. And then over there you have the famous Marina City. In fact, you can even see where the marina under the building is if you look down there. Very iconic piece of architecture here in Chicago. Right across. And speaking of iconic architecture, if you look straight out, you're staring right at the Trump Building. And we're 19 stories up, and it's actually pretty hard to see the top. So that's pretty cool as well. And it's been fun watching boats go by down here on the river. This is actually a fairly fun room to spend a little bit of time just for that reason. I mean, it's pretty no frills, but it's a step above a discount hotel like the Travelodge. And that's really exactly what I was looking for, because I'm not even spending that much time in here anyway. It's very clean, very nice, good staff. I mean, it's pretty hard to come up with any complaints, especially with the price that I paid. Hey guys, I thought I'd finish up this video with a quick view of what this view out of my room looks like at night. As you can see, it is pretty spectacular. You can also see the Trump Tower over there. But are you ready for the weird part? Now we're up pretty high, like out of typical insect range, I would think, 19 stories, and it is like a haunted house out here. Look. One giant spider. See him? Right there, on the outside of the glass, thankfully. Two giant spiders. Three giant spiders. In fact, if you look around, there's even a bunch of tiny ones. Like, this whole window is just infested with spiders. And what could they possibly be catching this far up? That's just really weird. I've never seen that in an high-rise building before. And actually, I can activate my flashlight and see. Get a better look at that guy. And then the real big one, he's like the king of all of them right here. So, beautiful view if you ignore the very strange, acrobatic, high-rise spiders. I guess that's it, for real this time. Thanks for watching.